Welcome back to another installment of MIPTALK, Conversations with the World's Most Interesting People. I'm actually here with a really special guest. This is Spencer Corwin, and he's a senior at St. Margaret's High School here in Orange County. He's on his way next year to Whitman College in Washington State. Spencer's been doing some really important work. I'll let him tell you about it, but there was an inspirational moment that I was actually reading about earlier where you were with your mom and you guys had sort of come to the conclusion that there are a lot of sort of girl or female-based charities and not a lot for you guys to do, and that was sort of the seed that, from which grew something great. Can you tell me what happened?
Well, basically, my mom served in National Charity League as a girl, and so she thought, well, what is there for boys? I guess there's Boy Scouts, but it's kind of not as direct as we thought we wanted it, just kind of focusing on serving the community instead of like fundraising and like making it too complicated. So
you were looking for something, you were actively looking for something to get engaged in, to be active in your community.
Right.
Where does that come from? Because not every kid's like that.
Right. I don't know. It just seems weird going to school and then coming home and then playing video games all day. That's kind of a shallow lifestyle to live as a teen in Orange County.
Well, so. I hear you. I have to say that there are a lot of kids out there who just aren't aware enough to make that connection. Do you feel like your family has been an influence in you being aware of the fact that there is a need for service in your community or the surrounding communities?
I think my grandfather would be a huge inspiration.
Tell me about him.
He spent his whole life serving, and I have a whole speech that I give to the Lion's Heart groups about our Lion's Heart Torchbearers Award that is named after him because he ran with the Olympic torch because of his dedication to community service.
Amazing. If you don't mind, just can you tell me a little bit about what his community service was?
Well, I think he was born and raised in Redlands here in Orange County, and that's where he spent his entire life serving, especially through the University of Redlands, where he went and graduated and served as a dean of admissions, and then afterwards won awards as from the University of Redlands for his dedication. There's so many things he served on, I can't name them all.
That's great. That's great. You're going to be leaving Orange County.
Yeah.
And you're moving to Walla Walla, Washington.
Yeah.
How are you going to carry on the work you're doing, if you are at all? And I guess I just want to preface that question with the fact that you helped to co-found, is it called the Lion Hearts?
Lion's Heart.
Lion's Heart. And there are now chapters all over the place with a ton of members, and you guys have a cumulative public service record of tens of thousands of hours.
Yeah.
What is this? I mean, gosh, I can't believe I'm asking, how old are you?
I'm 17.
You're 17. I'm asking a 17-year-old, what do you feel about this legacy that you have left here, and what do you want to do? Do you want to create something totally new up in Washington? Do you want to leave it alone and say, hey, man, I did my thing? What's happening for you next?
No, I definitely feel like there's a responsibility for me to spread Lion's Heart and spread our vision to the nation. And that starts with us going to college and spreading it to our colleges that our group will be going to across the nation, and that includes me in Walla Walla.
Very cool, very cool. So it's not just for the uber young. People can age into older chapters of this.
Hopefully, right now Lion's Heart is just high school, middle school based. But,
very cool, very cool.
Who knows what's possible?
Have you had a chance to visit the campus up there?
Yes.
Very cool. And you think there are going to be some kids who are enthusiastic about what your concept is and what your organization is?
Definitely, yeah. Walla Walla definitely has that feel of kindness and giving. Great. And what else is in store for you up there at school? It's just a small liberal arts college. My kind of.
You're a runner.
Yes, I am also a runner.
Are you going to be running up there at school?
Yes.
Very cool. What events? Are you a short distance, long distance?
Well, I do
running track?
Cross country. And
cross country?
Whitman actually does not have a track team.
Okay.
It's unfortunate, but.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Great. Very cool. Very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, this is MIPTALK, Conversations with the World's Most Interesting People. Spencer Corwin is headed off to school, but he's taking with him the ideals and the foundation that he developed right here in Orange County. We are reporting to you from the Innovation and Humanities Summit at the Leatherby Center at Chapman University here in Orange County. Spencer, thank you so much for your time, man. This is great.